assemble ourselves.
All right.
Amen. In God's house.
Yes.
But my question is, do you have a house that you can call your home?
All right. Come on, sir.
Amen.
Amen.
David shares with us, and he talks about, he gives a description of what the house of God means, what it means to dwell in God's house.
All right.
And look at verse number 1. Look what David said. How admirable are thy tabernacles,
All right.
O Lord of hosts. Amen. Now, David cites it as, that word admirable means how beloved or worthy of love.
All right.
Is God's house.
All right.
Amen. Thy tabernacles. We must understand that God's house is a dwelling place.
Yeah.
Amen. Here it says tabernacles. In other words, it is plural, and it refers to all the divisions of the temple where God was worshipped. You remember the Holy of Holies is a place that God was worshipped. Amen. The holy place. The lever. Amen. And the golden and brazen altars. Amen. Are all part of the tabernacle and the temple worship. Amen. That must be understood as his dwelling place. His tabernacle is where God is worshipped. Amen. There he is expected. Amen. To dwell, or at least be found by worshipers.
All right.
Amen. This is why, amen, true worship can be carried on wherever men may be or dwell.
All right.
In other words, you don't have to get to this house,
All right.
amen, in order to worship God. God is there and should be worshipped in spirit and in truth at all times.
All times. All
In
right.
all places.
Yes. Yes.
Are you there?
Amen.
Do you have a house that you can call your home?
All right. Come on.
Look at verse number 2. David says, my soul, my soul, my soul, my soul, the inner man, amen, the true me, the real me. Amen. My soul. Amen. Amen. And that has a special meaning because the soul is the seat of the affections. Amen. The soul is made of all your emotions, your passions, your appetites, your desires, your feelings. And what David is saying, that my soul longs for God's house.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
It longeth, yea, even fainted. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
It fainted for the presence of God in his habitation.
All right.
Amen. Amen. He says, for the courts of the Lord, my heart and my flesh crieth out for the living God.
All right. Come on, Pastor.
Amen. His heart cries out for the living God. His flesh cries out for the living God. Amen. And so he says that in verse number 3, David, amen, he gives, amen, an analogy of a sparrow. Y'all know what a bird is. Amen. In verse 3, he talks about, and it goes all the way down to where it says that when she laid her young, she says, yea, the sparrows have found a house, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young.
Yeah.
Even thine altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Amen. In other words, he's saying, my heart and my flesh cried out for the living God. Amen. Even a sparrow have found a house. Amen. The swallow a nest. Amen. Where she may, amen, have her young for thine altars, O Lord of hosts. This is, he says, I long for the living God, even thine altars, and my soul shall find rest and peace. For even the birds found houses and a place to raise their young. Amen. It could not be that bird in the altars of God, for they were kept clean and fire was kept on them, amen, to burn sacrifices and incense. In other words, he's saying that, amen, even a bird can find a house, but they couldn't rest there because every time they would get the birds, amen, they would use them, amen, as a sacrifice in the house of God.
Come on, sir.
And now David talks about 3 blessed men. I want y'all to follow me. Look at verse number 4. He said, happy, blessed are they, amen, that dwell in thy house.
Come on, sir. Yes, Lord.
Amen. And then he goes, amen, a little bit further. Amen. He goes down, amen, to verse number 5. He said, now happy and blessed is the man whose strength is in thee.
All right.
Are y'all praying with me? And then jump down, amen, a little bit further down to verse number 8, amen, 11. Amen. He talks about the blessed man. Amen. I'm sorry, verse number 12. He said, O Lord of hosts, blessed is the man that trusts in thee. So he talks about 3 blessed men. The first blessed man is the man that dwells in God's house. I believe the Psalms, amen, 23 and 6 says, yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Then he drops down and talks about, yes, I will dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Amen. I wonder if there's anybody that can call God's house your home.
All right. Come on, Pastor. Come on.
Amen. And so David goes on in the psalm. He said, who passes through, amen, the valley of Becca.